when you have big offensive threats like we have with Melvin and Corey, you want to get them on the field and get them as many reps as many plays as possible. The only downside for us is that there's only one football and we can't give them both the ball and score 2 touchdowns during one play because I know that those guys are special enough to go ahead and break it. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I said before. You don't want to be kind of a one-trick pony, and I think Melvin does something a little differently than Corey does, and Corey does something a little differently than Melvin. They're both great backs in their right, but it definitely makes our job as an offensive lineman really easy when you got those guys running behind us.
Coach said earlier today that maybe the Maryland game was kind of, as a defensive whole, was probably the turning point of, if the season ended now, that's what you point to say that kind of things started to turn around. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, yeah. I think we got some guys back healthy. Trotter and Warren coming back from big. Obviously, they're great players. We want them on the field as much as possible. But from what I've seen from the defense, obviously I've kind of got a fan's perspective. I know a lot more about the offensive side of the ball, but it just seems to be that whatever those guys are doing it's just working. They're calling the right defense at the right time. It starts running it down, but it really comes down to just our guys are just making the plays. They're flying around the field, they're playing with great energy, and it kind of just lifts the whole team up.
And if Purdue's going to be stacking the box a lot, is there going to be anything specific that you want to accomplish as a line?
Well, it is Wisconsin, so our kind of MO has been running the football, so I think we're going to go out and might shock a few people, but I think we're going to go out and try and run the football.
Coach talked about their DMs as being one of the better tandems he's seen. What have you seen of them on film, and what kind of game do you expect out of Purdue that way?
I expect a hard-hitting, just kind of fundamentally sound game. Obviously, they've got a whole bunch of athletes out there, and we'll continue our film study throughout the week here. But a lot of us have played Purdue before, so we have understanding of how they play, and we'll kind of see on the film how they've grown and developed, and kind of just work off of that.
Each week, I think you, Coach, when you're in here, talk about the passing game and hitting on the big ones and trying to. In this past weekend, you had a couple that just missed. Are you seeing it in practice where you guys are hitting those plays and it just hasn't transferred to the game yet, or is it still just a case of even in practice we just are missing connecting?
No, I think in practice it's been good. Guys are working real hard. Joe's throwing great balls, Tanner's throwing great balls. It's just I don't have a magic formula for why we missed the pass, those kind of big shots. But like I said before, I'm not worried about it. The way the guys work in practice, I'm definitely not worried about it. Where to land those shots, it's going to happen. Whether be conditions, we overthrew them, underran them, that's a thing. I don't know. Or the protections, either one. But I'm not worried about it. We work our butts off in practice, and we'll start landing those big shots.